What's up guys, my name is Joe and welcome to another budget breakdown. It's been a while. It's a series where we take a look at popular men's hair care brands and see for the price, are they good, kinda good, or not so good? Today we're talking all about Pacinos. This is episode 6 of Budget Breakdown. If you've missed any in the past, I've got you with a playlist right up here. So today we're talking about Pacinos and I've got 3 here to break down for you. And I'll be honest, from the start, I wanted to kind of dislike this brand a little bit more than I did. I definitely think Pacinos has some flaws, but those cringy Instagram marketing videos just made it really hard for me to take this brand seriously. But then I started doing my research and I actually didn't realize that Pacinos was made in the US. I thought it was made somewhere like Italy or something. But Pacinos was actually started by Eric Pacino, who's been a barber for over 15 years and is currently living in New York, which is where Pacinos is founded. What's more is that he served in the US Navy for 4 years before becoming a barber. And during the time in the Navy, he went to cosmetology school during the night. So, you know, talk about putting in the grind. And over the years, Eric has built quite a name for himself, working with big celebrities such as Ludacris, Kevin Hart, P. Diddy, and Jay-Z. So clearly, Eric, pretty hardworking guy. But with that backstory out of the way, let's take a look at first impressions and packaging. So every hairstyling product is priced at around 20 bucks, which is kind of premium, but you are getting 4 ounces of product for that price. So that does definitely help with the value. They all come in the same black plastic jar, and the jars do feel pretty solid, even though they're plastic, and they all have got a simple, straightforward design. It's not all peachy though. There are 2 main features that kind of made me go, First, every product says that it's suitable for all hair types. And I don't know, I think that's kind of lazy and also just not true. Trust me, as someone who has tried to make a hair product that would work for everyone, it's simply not possible. There's too many different hair types. The fact that every single product says it's for every hair type, it's a little bit dodgy in my opinion. The second issue I have is that matte, which is this product right here, and cream, which is this right here, they have the exact same description as each other. Now, I've been testing both of these products. I've used both of them. They are very different products from one another, and yet both of them say this product provides long-lasting definition that's ideal for all hair types. It has a medium hold for definition and washes thoroughly with water. It says that on the matte, says that on the cream. They're both very different. It seems kind of lazy again. But on that note, talking about products, let's get into each of these, starting out with matte. So it says on the jar, it's a matte paste with flexible hold and no shine. It also says on the back, as I just mentioned, that it has a medium hold and it washes out thoroughly with water. And of course, it provides long-lasting definition that's ideal for all hair. Now, opening up the lid, the product itself has kind of an off-white, almost gray look. It kind of reminds me a bit of Gatsby's Grunge Matte, but it definitely performs differently. When it comes to breakdown and application, matte has a very standard paste-like consistency. And to be honest, it feels like a number of other more budget brands that I felt before, like stuff from VO5 or stuff from Got2b. The good thing though is that it doesn't dry up too quick in your hands, therefore it goes into your hair fairly easily. I'd say about 10 minutes after applying, it becomes very matte, very dry. So the product definitely got it right with that no shine claim. Now the product says that it has a medium hold on the jar. I would actually argue that it has a high hold, but not necessarily for the right reasons. As it starts to settle down, it becomes quite thick and hard to run your hands through your hair. So I wouldn't recommend this for people with longer hair types who need to run your fingers through your hair to kind of get your hair back in position. I can, however, see this product working for people with shorter hair types who just need to grab some product, throw it in there, and have something keep their hair volumized throughout the day. You know, something that doesn't require you to need to get your fingers through your hair to reposition. And going back to how matte it is, I think it's almost too matte. I think because of how matte it is contributes to it being kind of difficult to work with. So my thoughts on matte, I think it has its place, especially for people with shorter hair types who really like that dry look. But because it has kind of that generic feel to it that I felt before with other products, and even the finish itself is so similar to other cheaper brands that I've used in the past, it just doesn't really have any special characteristics that kind of makes it stand out, you know? Also washes out thoroughly with water. Not really, you definitely still have some residue if you just use water. That said, for shorter hair types, it's pretty decent. Next up, we've got the Creme. This one right here. Again, it says the same thing as matte, has long-lasting definition, it's ideal for all hair types, medium hold, thoroughly washes out with water, yada yada yada. What they don't tell you is that this is a shine product. Nowhere on this jar does it say that this product has shine. I've looked, it's not here, I put it in my hair, it's shiny. However, I went back to check on the website. It does say on the website that this does have some shine to it. I didn't know that until I tried it out myself, and then I double checked. I really think that if you've got shine in here, you should also put it on the jar itself. Anyways, scooping it out, no surprise here. It's easy to scoop, it's easy to break down, and easy to apply. It feels exactly what I would expect a cream to feel like. You do get a medium hold like the description suggests. You do get some good definition, but for me, it's one of those tricky scenarios where I don't see myself using a shine product that also adds texture and definition. If I wanted texture and definition, I would use a matte finish product, something that gave me a dry look. If I wanted shine, I would use a pomade and go for a more sleeker looking hairstyle. But I don't really want shine in my texture products, in my hairstyles that are supposed to look kind of messy, because that just results in a more greasy looking hairstyle. You could, however, get away by just using a little bit of cream. For example, this hairstyle that I had right now, if I wanted to add a little bit of like a healthy shine to it, just take a little bit and run it over. But other than that, I don't have much use personally for cream. And finally, we've got pomade. And out of the three that we've tested, I would say that this performs most accurately to the way that it's described on the jar. I'm actually quite impressed. Opening up the lid and taking a look inside, it smells a little plasticky. It also kind of looks a little bit like plastic. It's definitely not a bad smell though. Scooping it out is easy while also feeling a little tacky. It feels kind of like a cross between a Waterbel's gel-like pomade and something else. Like it's kind of rubbery, but it definitely doesn't feel like just a gel pomade. Breaking it down, it does emulsify very similarly to a gel pomade by going clear and shiny, and it's easy to apply as well. So the pomade results in a nice controllable finish. What you're seeing here now is my hair styled about 5 minutes after applying. You know, also keep in mind, my hair is not at a great length for pomades to slick properly, but as you can see, there's a decent shine and a good amount of control considering my hair's length. Then I came back around 45 minutes later, and like many gel pomades out there on the market, the shine has definitely began to fade. It doesn't go away completely, but it is definitely less shiny. The thing is though, most gel pomades, after you put them in for a while, they actually harden up and become kind of like plastic and crisp in your hair. And fortunately, this one does not. As you can see, even 45 minutes later, I'm still able to move my hair around and comb it back into place. It retains a really good slicking factor throughout the day if you're needing to comb it back into place. So even though I don't use pomades as much as other types of hair products, out of the three here, the pomade from Pacinos is my favorite from the ones that I've tested. I found it to perform really well and, you know, do as advertised. So to conclude, guys, is Pacinos good, kind of good, or not so good? It's okay. To me, the biggest issue that I have with Pacinos is the generic feel throughout all of this stuff that I've got here. I wouldn't say any of them are bad, except personally, I don't have much use for the cream products, but none of them feel unique. They all resemble products that I've used before. You know, I just don't get a special sense out of them. And I don't know, maybe it's not fair for me to be, you know, looking for that special factor. But then again, they are more expensive than a number of cheaper options that feel, to me, quite similar. That's all I'm saying. But 4 ounces of product, people will appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. If you do want to check out Pacinos, I've got a link down below along with our email list where we do exclusive content and monthly giveaways, BluMaan product giveaways on the monthly. People are always winning. If you want to check out that email list, I've got it down below. Hit like, hit subscribe, say that you love your mother to your mother, and I'll see everybody next time.